Hi there, it's Wendy from Ask the Landlady here with all the tips and tricks to help you make a profit in real estate rentals. This is my book, Lessons from the Landlady. Check it out on Amazon or on my website, www.askthelandlady.com. So, shameless plug there. All right, so today's question is, what can I do to not get discouraged as a landlord or landlady? If you own rental property long enough, you will end up with some problems, okay? I know some people out there are like, oh, I've owned this one forever, it's fantastic. But if you get enough apartments and if you do this long enough, you're gonna have some issues. Somebody is not gonna pay the rent. The hot water tank will go out. The tenants are gonna big fight and they're gonna punch holes in the wall. You're gonna owe a tax bill that you don't wanna pay and so on. And if you know the laws of threes, man, dang, big things seem to happen all at once, making you immediately wanna sell everything and get out. I've been there. But hang on. I'm here to say, after 20 years, things get better. For every bad tenant, remind yourself of the good ones. There are many good ones. And investing in your properties will pay off in the long run, okay? Believe me, back in the day, there were several days where I just fired myself from this job. I said, I'm not doing this anymore. I want out. You're doing terrible, Wendy. But then, cooler heads prevailed and I just, stayed the course. 3 things you can do to minimize the discouragement and stay optimistic and stay on top of your game, right? Because that's what you want to do. In the long run, we're here to make money. We're here to do well. So nothing's ever personal and you need to strive to not take things personally. But there are some things, 3 things here, I'm going to tell you to do to encourage yourself and to not become too pessimistic because, there's that nice little image of when I say landlord, what do you think of? This little curmudgeonly person that just hates life because the job's gotten him down. Well, no, it's a whole new day. There's landladies now and landlords, and we're trying to do the best we can, but we're staying optimistic and we're making money at the same time. So number 1, stay informed. Knowledge is power. Make sure you follow everything you can follow. Follow every social media landlord groups. Go on to Facebook, subscribe to newsletters with your accountants and your banks, do webinars, read real estate books like mine. Often you get discouraged just because you don't know what's going on or how you can solve an issue. I know during the pandemic, didn't we all feel overwhelmed? Didn't we all feel uncertain and afraid? And it's because we didn't have knowledge. We didn't have power. We didn't know what was going on. So what'd you do? You read about things. You talked about things. You went on social media. Those are all the same things that you can do for your business to make yourself feel better and do better. So add reading and looking at things on a daily basis to give yourself that power, that information. Number 2 is kind of similar, and that's to stay in touch with other landlords and landladies. Sometimes the fastest way to feel better is simply to know that you're not alone, right? So get on landlord discussion groups on Facebook. Get on Instagram and follow other people. You in your local area might have a landlord association. Get involved in that. If you don't have one, start one. Or talk with other people, other small business owners that are having some of the same struggles. Like you're all trying to find good employees. You're all trying to get your real estate taxes reduced. You're all trying to get better insurance rates. So talk with other business owners and other landladies and landlords. You can also go to conferences and conventions. There's a great one that's put out there every year by Jeffrey Taylor, MrLandlord.com. Check him out. He has a lot of great resources and a lot of great conventions and retreats that will help you stay energized and on top of your game. So number 1, stay informed. Number 2, stay connected. And number 3, stay involved. Drive around your properties and look at them. Remember why you bought them and what profit they can bring to your life. If a property is suffering at the moment from like real estate or repair issues or tenant issues, then make it into a case study. Find a mentor or a trusted friend and run through the problem with him or her and brainstorm solutions. Sometimes our sense of loss or discouragement simply comes from that we haven't had to think about this property in a long time, and now we do, and we don't want to. But we know dodging the issue will not help. You can't, it will come to a place where you cannot ignore this issue anymore, right? The tenant that's not paying you rent, you can't ignore that issue very long or you're broke. So you got to face the issue. And trust me, you will feel better once you have that solid plan. So again, it's not easy being a landlady and a landlord. We're all in this together. And there's some things we can do to not get discouraged. And that's to be informed. Number 1, stay informed. Number 2, stay connected. And number 3, stay involved with your properties. Thanks. That's all I have to say today. Have a great day.